Let me tell you, we had an amazing time at the Supernatural Pregnancy Summit in Houston, Texas, January 31st, 2026. Rico and I, we pressed our way there in spite of all of the things that happened with the ice storm, Fern, I think that's what they're calling her. I mean, we had to deal with power outages. We had roof leaks. The hot water heater busted. The battery in my truck went dead from the cold. Rico's truck was stuck in ice. My brother Chris, the number one black angel, came and rescued us. I mean, like, we went through some stuff, y'all, but we still pressed our way to get to the summit. And I'm so glad that we did, because the entire time while I was there reflecting, I kept thinking about, man, look at where we were just this time last year when she had a Supernatural Pregnancy Summit. We pressed our way and went to the summit in January of 2025. And that was like right after we had gone through that failed IVF cycle where they went in and told me that I had no signs of eggs. And, you know, we didn't know what we were going to do. We didn't know what the next steps were, but we still pressed our way and went to that summit in spite of. And now I think about how God has literally turned the situation around. We have hope. We're seeing the manifestation of his promises. So if anyone that's hearing this, couples that are dealing with infertility, it's important that you exercise your faith and you go to meetings like this. Yes, it costs. Yes, it's a sacrifice. It may not be convenient, but God will honor your faith. And I am seeing it happen. Every time I go to a summit, there's always something that comes out of it. When we went to the summit in June, that's how I connected with Anna and the Moms in the Making ministry. And now, you know, I'm working alongside both ministries. So never despise the days of small beginnings. Another thing that I meditated on is just, wow, I'm literally seeing God accelerate Portia's ministry in the Supernatural Pregnancy Summit. I mean, we had a packed house. I mean, she has taken this thing to another level. I see what God is doing in her ministry, and it is such a testimony to everyone. If you are building something, if you're building a work, if you're starting a church, if there's a ministry, an outreach, a nonprofit, whatever it is, if you look at Portia's journey, it will encourage you and remind you that no matter how it looks, you stand still, you keep pressing, and it doesn't matter who shows up. Because the very first summit that we went to in El Paso, there was probably only about 12 to 15 of us. But she has always consistently said that even if one person or if nobody shows up, she is still going to do whatever it is the Lord has put on her heart. And that's the kind of faith that the Lord responds to. And so seeing her ministry blossom, seeing God accelerate her ministry is so exciting. And I can't wait to see, because I know eyes haven't seen. I know that there is even greater expansion that's going to be coming at the next summit in January of 2027. So let's get ready. If you didn't make it to this summit, make sure you make it to the next one. It's worth it. You know, the theme was restored wombs. And we were at the Restoration City Church, and it was just amazing. Everything was done with such excellence. I mean, from the declarations, the impartation. She had like a virtual, not virtual, I'm sorry, but like an area where you could go and take pictures like it was your baby shower, and Rico and I were able to do that. So, I mean, just everything was well thought out. It was strategic. It came out of the spirit realm. And so I am just so godly proud of seeing this ministry. And then we got a chance to hear her husband, Jared Wilkins. I mean, I've been calling him the bishop since he came to Monroe. And there was a prophetic word that came forth for him that confirmed, you know, and I know that he's probably had plenty of words of what his calling is, but he is definitely anointed to bring forth the word. You know, his word about trying again, and even the way that he was able to bring out a different aspect of the scripture in the book of Luke 5. I mean, you know, it was just amazing, the praise and worship, all of the speakers, everything. And so it was a high time in the Lord. I'm so glad that we didn't let the ice storm stop us. And so I'm looking forward to all of the babies that are coming forth, the finances that are coming forth, the families, the restoration in all areas and all aspects of our lives. I'm looking forward to seeing the manifestation, because what was invisible shall be visible, and what was impossible impossible shall be possible. So y'all stay tuned. Portia also has a virtual group, the Supernatural Mamas group, that meets once a month. So you can sign up and register for that if you're a lady looking for a support group. There are other ways that we can continue to stay connected as we prepare and get ready for the next summit next year.